Russian Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov is on an official visit to Armenia, where he held meetings with Armenia's senior officials, including Prime Minister Nikol Pashinyan, Foreign Minister Zohrab Mnatsakanyan, and President Armen Sarkissian. Speaking during a press conference, Lavrov touched upon the Karabakh peace process and Armenia-Turkey relations. In particular, he mentioned that no agreement could be reached without the consent of the people of Karabakh, while Russia, as a co-chair of the OSCE Minsk Group, would try to ensure that compromises reflect the real balance of interests. He also commented on providing access to the Armenian biological labs, adding that Russia and Armenia had finalized the agreement on this matter. During his visit, Lavrov participated also in the opening of the exhibition dedicated to the 75th anniversary of the Great Patriotic War, had a meeting with Armenian university students, and visited the Armenian Genocide Memorial. The university students demanding the resignation of Armenia's Education Minister Karabakh marched through the streets of Yerevan on Monday morning. The protesters are urging students to join them. They call Harutyunyan an anti-national minister who is in opposition to national values. Meanwhile, ARF Dashnaksutyun Party Youth Union representatives resumed their sit-in after a two-day break and demanding Harutyunyan's resignation. Harutyunyan had announced that he was not going to step down. The Armenian National Committee of America has called on its supporters to join the rally before the meeting between Turkish President Recep Tayyip Erdogan and US President Donald Trump to be held at the White House on November 13th. Erdogan will arrive in Washington on Wednesday to discuss the current situation in northern Syria, as well as a number of other issues. His visit comes weeks after the House adopted a resolution recognizing the Armenian genocide. Earlier, the Washington Post said DC police and the State Department are preparing for the possibility of new demonstrations during Turkish president's visit. Secretary for Relations with States within the Holy See Secretariat of State, Archbishop Richard Gallagher, paid an official visit to Armenia. He was received by Prime Minister Nikol Pashinyan, Foreign Minister Zohrab Mnatsakanyan, President Armen Sarkissian, and Catholic of all Armenians, Karabakh II. Speaking during a press conference in Yerevan, Archbishop Gallagher said the purpose of his visit is an expression of friendship that is reflected in our bilateral relations. During his visit, Archbishop paid tribute to the victims of the Armenian genocide at the Genocide Memorial in Yerevan.